together with my teammate.
I am Ailanya.
So we are going to discuss about the academic research process and the attitude of a researcher. So first thing is we need to know what is research. So according to Merriam-Webster, research is a study that is carefully examined and add up a new knowledge about the certain topic. So sa Bisaya pa, kani nga research is na-study ni siya sa kadaghanan, which means like na human na ni siya study but you want to add up a new knowledge about it. So muna siya nang ginatawag nga research kay research. From the word itself nga research. Gibalik lang siya nimo og search. So there are two types of research, the qualitative research and the quantitative research. So according to Stevens, qualitative research is a descriptive and is referring to a certain things that is being observed and not by measured. While the quantitative research can be counted and measured by the use of the rating scales. It is also refers to numerical data. These are the important parts of a research, Angie.
So once again, good afternoon, everyone. So I will be discussing to you the parts of the speech. So I will just state a glimpse of each part lang, no. So since mag-discuss pa man mo ani, i-discuss pa ni ma'am further ni nga discussion. So in the chapter 1, the parts of chapter 1 is background of the study, statement of the problem or the SOP, hypothesis, scope and limitation, and the significance of the study. So background of the study, in this section, you will know or you will find it talks about the problem of the study, and you will also see here on what is your study all about. The next is statement of the problem or the SOP. You'll find the problem of the study, in which that is the reason why you need to pursue your study, because research needs a problem. So you'll find a problem of the study, and later on, along the journey, during making your research, you should provide the answer or the solution to that problem. Then next is hypothesis. As we all know, hypothesis is just a theory and it needs to be proven, not just in science but also in research. Part of the research is obtaining a hypothesis and should be proven in the end of your study. So, bear with me guys ha, pag magputol-putol ko, pag ingon lang mo kay hina, medyo akong signal dali. The next is scope and limitation. So, in this topic, you will find the scope of your study or the scope of the researcher's study. You will, and the study and who will be the respondents, of course, the population of the respondents. And then the significance of the study, you will see or find out who are the so-called beneficiaries of your study or who will benefit your study. Next, wa may pangutana. Okay lang, clear lang to. Okay, thank you. And chapter 2, let's proceed to chapter 2. So sa chapter 2, makita ninyo ang review-related literature, review-related studies, theoretical framework, and conceptual framework. So, mao na siya ang nakapaloob sa chapter 2. And so, I will discuss the review-related literature first. So, in this chapter, it consists of the overview of the current state knowledge about your topic. So make it sure that when you are writing or making a research paper, choose the appropriate related literature to your study. So, dili mo magpataka og pangita. Dapat based sa inyuhang topic or sa inyuhang title lang dapat para dili mo siya mag-create of conflict. Then sa review-related studies, same as true sa related literature, this is Also an overview of major writings according to your topic or title. You can find it on like books, journal, articles, websites, and many more sources. So daghan kay tag makita sa online na review-related literature. Then let's proceed sa theoretical framework and conceptual framework. So in this section, you will expect sa theoretical framework lang ha, you will expect to see the theories that is inclined to your research topic. So, dapat sa inyong research nga ginabuhat, when you're searching for theoretical framework, dapat interconnected gihapon siya or inclined gihapon siya sa inyong topic. So, on the other hand, conceptual framework shows the independent and dependent variable of your study. So, that is chapter 2.
So if
And
wait. If mangutana mo unsay difference sa RL and RS when you will find a article sa internet. So, di ba, daghan jud kag article nga pwede nato makita sa internet. Unsay mga kanang unsay katimailhan nga RRL na siya ug RRS na siya. So, ang difference sa RRL and RS, ang RRL kay always remember nga ang RRL kay wala siya abstract and introduction. Mura na niyo makita permente na among uban article nga naay mga abstract and introduction. Pero kung wala na siya introduction, pure lang yun siya nga statement, ang kanan niya kay RRL. While sa RRS naman po, kay kuan gyapon siya, mura gyapon na siya isa ka article, pero ang nakapaloob sa RRS kay naa siya abstract and the introduction. So if malibog man mo kung unsay abstract o unsay unsay RRL ug RRS, always remember nga ang RRL ang nakapaloob lang dira kay ang author, ang year kung kano sa na-publish, ang title ug ang iyang statement. While sa RRL, author, title, year kung kano sa na-publish, abstract and introduction. Tapos kung mangita mo theoretical framework, mura gyapon kag nangitaan na og mga RS kay mangita man gyapon ka na sa internet good kung gusto ka sa internet lang jud ka mangita. Mura gyapon kag nagapangita og isa ka butang ana nga feeling mo kay theory gyud ni siya. Kag state man gud na sila nga theory ni siya nga butang or dili. Tapos, kanang theoretical framework, medyo lisod na siya pangitaon. So, kailangan dyan mo siya basahon. Unya, nakapaloob po na siya sa RRS. Kaya ang RRS, meaning studies. Human na siya study. Walang.
Okay, thank you. So, let's proceed sa chapter 3. So, sa chapter 3, makita ninyo ang research design. So, what is research design? So, in here, you should explain what is the strategy that you chose to incorporate various components of the study in a coherent and logical manner, and make it sure that you will effectively address the research problem. Next is research respondents. So, you will find here your respondents, obviously, from the word itself, respondents, kung kinsa ang imuhang i-gather, asa ka mag-gather of data, and the distribution of the respondents' population. Next is the research instrument. So, this is a tool used to collect and measure and analyze the data based on your research interest. So, example for this is your research questionnaire. Next is data gathering procedure. From the word itself, data gathering procedure, kung giunsa ninyo pag-gather ang data. So, in this portion, you will know the procedures done by the researchers, or if you are the researcher, you will state or discuss here the procedures that you've made during data gathering. So, statistical treatment of the data. These are the tools that you need to use in order for you to solve the data that you have collected. So, ang statistical treatment na gigamit namo is the mean and the ANOVA. So, Yon. Then, chapter 4 na ta. So, humana to no, sa chapter 3, nakagather na mag data. And then, na-encode na ninyo tanan. So, in chapter 4, here comes the presentation, analysis, interpretation of the data. So, dili na ninyo ibutang tanan. Like, daghan man na siya table, no? Like, i-distribute nimo ang data. And then, dili na mo sulod si mean o si ANOVA. Dili na nato magamit si mean o si ANOVA. And, dili nimo mabuhat ang chapter 4 and chapter 5 if dili ka gather of data. So you need to remember that you need first to gather data before ka maka-analyze or maka-present sa imuhang data. And then, here, sa chapter 4 pod, ma-prove nimo ang imuhang hypothesis if it is accepted or denied. Tama, accepted or denied. There is a chapter 4 gyapon siya makita. And then, if we're talking about level, so same sa amo, for example, experiences of working while studying among learners of Davao Vision colleges and from selected schools in Davao City. We're finding out the level of experiences. So, naay interpretation ang amuang questionnaire, which is if naa siya'y high, moderate, and low. So, dili po sa chapter 4, mahibal-an na to if sa katong other dimensions of working students, mag-rate ba siya og high, low, or moderate. So, yon. So, Ariel, na siya i-add.
Sa good, diri sa presentation and analysis of the and interpretation of the data. Kani good siya kay magdepende man gud sa inyong research kung qualitative ba or quantitative inyong gibuhat. If quantitative inyong gibuhat, mag-focus jud mo sa leveling. Kay naga-target man siya og kanang data nga numerical. It means numbering ang iyang kay kung numbering man good, so pwede na siya nga magamit ka og mean and ANOVA sa statistical treatment. Pero pag dili ka quantitative, kung qualitative inyong gamiton, lahi na pud na inyong gamiton nga tool sa statistical. Magdepende gyapon na sa inyong type sa research nga gigamit.
Okay, thank you. So, clear naman yata ang chapter 4, no? So, let's proceed sa chapter 5 wherein you can find the summary, conclusion, and the recommendation. So, summary, kabalo na mo ana. Bitaw. Kanang summary is overall sa inyong research and sa overall sa chapter 4 and as well as sa as a whole sa inyong tibuok nga research paper, or should I say sa mga highlighted parts of the research para madali. Nga na ang summary. And then conclusion. Diri nimo i-state ang mga findings sa inyong presentation analysis. So, diri sa chapter 5, more on in your own words jud na siya tanan. Kanang murag i-explain jud nimo ba kung unsa ang imong nasabtan, and kanang murag more on like stating the findings sa imong data. Pero kailangan ma-check pod. So dili lang ka magpataka og utang dira sa kung unsa imong gusto nga ibutang. So based gyapon na siya sa imong based siya sa previous na parts sa research. So recommendation, what can you recommend to those beneficiaries? So for example, sa among research, ang mga beneficiaries is sa teacher, parents, future researchers, students, and the community and the administrators. So, unsang imong ma-recommend sa ilaha? So, mao na siya ang recommendations or unsa imong ma-suggest. Then, nakay ma-add. Okay. So, let's proceed sa abstract. So, daghan naglibog sa background of the study and sa abstract. So, yeah, discussan ako ang abstract. So, abstract, this is just a brief description about your study that provides the reader a detailed or clear, concise understanding of your research and findings. This can also be called a scaled down version of your study. So, ang background of the study, always remember nga ang imong gibutang dito or imuhang gi-state is all about your topic. All about your topic ha. And mag-state with ka dito sa problem sa imuhang study. While ang abstract is a brief description as a whole sa imuhang research. Wherein kung mabasa to sa imuhang reader, makasabot na sila kung unsay flow sa imuhang study. So that's it. I hope nga dili mo ma-confuse sa background of the study and sa abstract. So let's proceed sa appendices and curriculum vitae. So appendices contains attached documents that are not required to be included but may be useful in providing a broader understanding of your research problem. Or it could also be an information that is too lengthy to include in the body of your paper. So example for this appendices is your survey questionnaire and approval letter. So, and screenshot or picture of your source of your survey questionnaire. Katong wala pa siya na modified. Katong wala na modified na questionnaire and na modified na questionnaire. So, dire na siya ibutang sa appendices. And before, a reminder lang, before mo mag-data gathering, pag na-approve na inyong questionnaire, mag-data gathering man jud man, please ask approval sa school or directly to Ma'am Tejero. So, yun. And then, this curriculum vitae is a academic version of resume. Kung sa trabaho ka mag-apply na resume, kung sa research na po siya resume. So, this curriculum vitae is a short summary of profile. Dili profile sa FB ha, sa Instagram ug sa Twitter, profile nimo or kanang kung kinsa ka or unsa man pagkakakilanlan in Tagalog. So that's it. Sa reference, you will see here the links of the websites where you get your RRL, RRS, and all the things that you include into your research paper. And right now, we are encouraged by our research teacher to follow the APA format, which means American Psychological Association. And ang format niya is author, apelido sa author, then year, kung kano siya gi-publish, and then ang title, and then after ang link. So, that's it. That's the end of the parts of the research paper.
So, kana siya, example